Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Yeah, baby. Yes, we made it. Congrats, everyone, to all my viewers. We have to clap one more time. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. All right, so let's start the weekend off right with another Good Friends Friday. Y'all know this is my absolute favorite day, and we have so much to get to. So a delayed flight. It's suddenly not so bad with DIA's outdoor concert series. We get a preview of concerts on the fly. Plus, Javier from Molino Cheeto is in the Coco Lounge today. Hey, Javier, what are you mixing up for us today?
Today I'm making our house Paloma and our house martini.
Okay. And I've been to Molino Cheeto, and they have good cocktails. Thank you, Javier. And you know we have to have live music in Studio B. And today, we've got local artist Robby Peoples. He's amazing. Here he is with his song, Mama Please. Hit it!
Worst I ever had still in bed. Worst I ever had still in bed. Won't kick you out the bed, no girl, unless you want it on the floor, girl. Whiskey make me do funny things. Whiskey make you do funny too. Bet not see you with another man. Bet not catch you with another dude. Whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord. Mama, please, mama, please, mama, please, don't you marry that man. Sister, please, sister, please, sister, please, don't you marry that man. Daddy got the shotgun. My daddy got the shotgun in his hand. Whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord. Mama, please, mama, please, mama, please, don't you marry that man. Sister, please, sister, please, sister, please, don't you marry that man. Daddy got the shotgun. My daddy got the shotgun in his hand. Now flirty. Whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord, whoa, Lord. Mama, please, mama, please, mama, please, don't you marry that man. Sister, please, make your sister bleed, don't you marry that man. Daddy got the shotgun. My daddy got the shotgun in her hand.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Ow! All right, guys. This could be your chance for a brand partnership with McDonald's Rocky Mountain region. So if you're all about posting, sharing, and spreading happiness on social media, I am, okay? You may want to enter for a chance to be part of the McDonald's Rocky Mountain region SIP Squad, the best name in the whole wide world. So glad to have a McDonald's owner/operator, Lauren Koenig-Holmberg here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so excited to have you here.
Me too. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So, SIP Squad.
Yes.
What is that?
So it's our contest locally that we're running to find the best fans throughout the Rocky Mountain region who want to share all about our new drinks that we launched, both refreshers and crafted sodas.
I love both the refreshers and the crafted sodas. I'm gonna try to be part of this contest if I can. We'll find out. So I heard once that almost every McDonald's in like Denver is like multi-generational family owned, which I think is fabulous. You were also family owned?
Yes, second generation. My parents were owners and I still own and operate with them.
High five. That's fantastic. Okay, what made McDonald's local owners, operators, why did you want to do this contest?
Yeah, so we all live and work in the communities in which we own restaurants, and we know our regulars, we know their favorite orders. It's so fun to see them come back day after day, and we want to celebrate them and their fandom. So this is a great opportunity for anyone locally who wants to create some content, film our great refreshers and crafted sodas, come into the restaurants, and then post on Instagram or TikTok.
This is such a good crowdsourcing. Like, this is such a good idea, and I think more businesses should be doing what you're doing. So bravo on that. We're talking about the new specialty drinks. You might not know this at McDonald's. So give us more deets on these summer refreshers. FYI, mine is the Dirty Dr. Pepper. Okay, and give us more deets. Yeah, and tell us your favorite. Okay. Side note: what makes the Dr. Pepper dirty? Does it like say naughty things? What does it say?
I do love the great cold foam and vanilla in that Dr. Pepper. That was awesome.
Is that what it is? The cold foam?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the cold
gotcha.
foam. I don't know if it says naughty things. You'll have to tell me after the bar over there.
It does to me. Okay.
My favorite, honestly, is the strawberry watermelon refresher. It is so delicious with the strawberries in there. But all of the refreshers are great, as well as the crafted sodas. So, cheers.
Cheers. Okay. What's this one?
You have the mango pineapple, and I have the blackberry passion fruit.
Oh, that's good. Now, what are these things? So this is boba at the bottom? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you've got some boba on the bottom.
Oh my God, it's like a summer's day in my mouth.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
It is delicious, yeah.
Okay, let's get into the specifics. Who can enter the SIP Squad contest?
So anyone can enter in the participating zip codes across Colorado, Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, Nebraska. So we have quite a big Rocky Mountain region. You have to go to sipsquadcontest.com in order to learn more. And to enter, you don't have to have a huge following. We're looking for just our genuine fans. And then you just post it on Instagram or TikTok and make sure you're following McDonald's Rocky Mountain so that you can get credit.
Unbelievable. This is so like locally homegrown. I love this idea. You don't have to have a big social media following, you said?
No, you don't.
Okay.
We just want to see you having fun, being creative, and telling us why you love the brand.
Yeah, the regulars should do this. That's a great idea. What do the winners get? Like, what is that concept?
Yeah, they get a $500 swag package, and then they get to be part of our SIP Squad all year long, which will be promoting the beverages and just having fun with the brand for the rest of the year.
God. I want to be in the SIP Squad so badly. I'm so into this.
We'd be happy to have you.
Okay, I really want to.
Yeah.
Take us through the next steps. Like, I sign up. Do I go into McDonald's? How do I get the refreshers?
Yeah,
I'm just going to take one more step.
Yeah, go into your local McDonald's, order your favorite beverage, film content with it, and then once you post your Instagram reel or your TikTok video, make sure you tag the McDonald's Rocky Mountain region and use our hashtag.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm going to get to the boba after this. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Y'all, join that SIP Squad. I will be trying to. So enter now for a chance to be part of the McDonald's Rocky Mountain Region SIP Squad, as I said. Now go online to see the official rules and the full details on how to enter McDonald's SIP Squad contest.com. That's where you want to go. McDonald's Rocky Mountain Region sponsored today's segment. Can I keep this?
Yes.
Thank you. Cheers one more time.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. This is delicious and a great idea.
Thanks.
All right, it's going to be a scorcher this weekend, and my suggestion is grab one of these new drinks from McDonald's and also check out the new psychological thriller. Have you heard of this? Strung. It's out on Peacock right now. In the Best of the Week interview, Kelly chats it up with the director, Malcolm D. Lee, who just so happens to be Spike Lee's cousin. Hello, I'm going to sip on this. Take a look.
Malcolm, we all know your work from comedies like The Best Man and Girls Trip, but now you're kind of switching gears to a psychological thriller. What was the most challenging part of jumping into this genre?
Most challenging. I don't know. I felt like it was, my approach to making movies is largely the same, you know, when it comes to like first establishing tone and describing my vision to the actors, to the crew, and making sure that that's very, very clear. And then I have to do a fair amount of research, you know, about like the rhythm of psychological thrillers and, you know, horror movies and things like that. So, you know, it's not so much, no movie is the same. So I just try to approach everyone with the same thought about tone and making sure that I'm clear on my vision.
Okay, now I want to talk about the music theme. How in the world did you make a violinist scary?
Well, she's not scary. The people around her are scary. I mean, you know, I think, you know, anyone who's performing on stage or performing in front of audiences has a certain amount of fright, right? And a certain amount of stage fright or like nervousness or what have you. So like that's already inherent in the character. But you know, Layla is a very talented musician, an aspiring musician, played by Chloe Bailey. She does an amazing job in it. And you know, the sound of the strings can do all kinds of things. They can be warm and they can also be creepy. So, you know, I love that challenge of like, you know, playing with music genres and playing with different musical sounds. And we had great composers on this movie. You know, Ali Shaheed Muhammad and Adrian Young are the composers. They both come from a hip hop and a jazz background. And they, you know, offered some amazing things with this movie. And the movie runs the gamut in terms of musical choices as well.
I worry about Sorry. We don't pay you to worry.
Okay, so what do you think draws people to psychological thrillers so much?
That's a great question. I don't know what makes people want to, like, you know, I think people like, first of all, people like to feel, right? No matter what the emotion is, right? They want to be thrilled. They want to be, you know, feel that tension. They want to be connected to characters and, you know, put themselves in a situation. I think the same thing with comedies, the same thing with horror movies or psychological thrillers. They want to be taken on a ride. They want to feel something. And so I think movies and television have a chance to do that for folks. And, you know, it's entertaining at the end of the day.
This is so exciting. Okay, take us behind the scenes a bit. I'm a producer, so I love going behind the scenes. Was there any like humor on set, or did you guys try to keep it serious to keep the tension like built?
Well, I think you have to have a set that, you know, is calm for people to do their best work. I don't think, you know, having a bunch of tension is going to like, you know, necessarily help the situation. I think you have to prepare your talent with the scenes that they're about to do. And I think that's serious. But I think, you know, our actors, you know, beginning with Chloe, who's like just, you know, a bundle of positivity. Same thing with Lucy and Laviscount. And then we have the veteran Lynn Whitfield, who just, you know, she does her role and she's, you know, and then she does her take, and then she's, you know, she's out of character and say, okay, what can we do next? How can we make this better? And they were all like that, you know. So you know, it was a joy to direct these actors, and you know, we have a great time.
Okay, be honest. This is our last question, but be honest. Even though you knew what was coming, did you ever get like frightened during filming?
The only time I get frightened during filming is when we running out of time. That's when I get scared. You know, if I'm like, if we're in the middle of the day and I've only, you know, done like, you know, 5 of my 20 shots, then I get very scared. So I live a horror movie every day that I'm shooting a movie, because it's like, oh, are we going to be able to get this thing done in time? So that's what. So every day is scary for me.
Malcolm, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kelly.
I will take care of you.
I don't need help, but I think you will.
Beat the heat this weekend and stay in and check out the new movie Strung. It's streaming now on Peacock.
Oh, and girl, I'll show you good times. I'll make you laugh. I'll make you laugh. Oh, and girl, we'll watch TV. We'll cook some food. I'll show you good time.
All right, if you love music with soul, stories, and a little grit, you're gonna love our next guest. Now, you heard some of his sound earlier, and joining me now is a local musician, Robby Peoples.
Hello.
Excuse me, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see
Robby
you.
Peoples.
Robby Peoples. I want you first, Robby, to tell me the name of your band because they're fantastic.
Okay, on the bass guitar, we have Logan Muckler.
Logan!
On the drums, we have Alana Velvis.
Alana! I love a girl drummer.
And on the stunt guitar over here, Matthew Flaherty.
Ow! They're fantastic. Your
Thank
sound
you.
is amazing. Now, we were talking off camera. You grew up in Mississippi, surrounded by the Delta blues.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a certain moment that you thought, this is what I want to do? How young were you, too?
Well, when I was 15, I asked my dad for a guitar for Christmas.
Oh, and that was it?
And he gave me a harmonica. And he said, you have to learn how to play this first. And so I messed around with it with friends for a few years. And then when I went off to college, like 18, 19, I started playing with friends and like into bars and started making money. When I finally started realizing you could actually like get paid for entertaining yourself and people at the same time, I kind of just wanted, that's all I wanted to do.
You dove deep.
That was it.
You went in, unbelievable. Your songs feel really personal when you're writing. And I always ask artists this, do you do the lyrics first or the melody?
It depends.
Okay, it goes
but
back and
if
forth.
one starts, I build off the other, but I usually have an idea, either lyrically or just a little groove, and then, you know, sometimes I just mix them together.
Nice. And where do you get your lyric? Like, are you in the shower? Like, do they just come to you?
Riding in the car,
Nice,
the
nice,
shower.
yeah.
Sometimes, you know, we do like organized writes, kind of like the Nashville way where you get in a room with someone else and,
Oh, nice.
and you start spitballing, you just talk about your day, and next thing you're like, oh, what you just said is like a great idea for a song, and then you build off of that.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
You guys want me in the band, right?
You're hired.
There's no. It was a hard no. As you said, you play the harmonica. I also tried that as
You
a
have?
kid, yes.
Okay.
My parents wore earplugs. I was not great.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you said your dad picked that up? How old were you when you started playing, and how did that become your thing? Is it because you did it when you were young?
Yeah, they call it the Mississippi saxophone. And I got that because I guess he didn't want to pay for a guitar. And then I just would always carry one around in my pocket and always was like a little attention starved. So it just would always be the guy making the noise, the
Would
racket.
you do it in school and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Get all the girls. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm attention starved too. So
Yeah.
we have that in common. So the blues have always been about telling the truth, the raw truth. So do you think people can connect more than ever right now? Things aren't always great right now for everybody. Affordability, the gas, blah, blah, blah. What do you think about that now?
Well, the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. And so, you
It's
know,
true.
I do feel like, you know, art comes from struggle.
Amen.
And so that's where it all comes from, you know.
Yeah. Is it hard to always sing the blues, or do you like enjoy it?
I mean, I don't always sing the blues. I like other stuff too,
Yeah,
Americana, rock and roll music, but it all stems from that. And Mississippi is the birthplace of music, American music, and so it's just kind of force-fed to you at a young age.
I love the emotion that comes out.
Absolutely.
I think that's great. Now, you have shared the stage with some legendary musicians over the years. Which performance made you sweat?
I mean, I always get a little nervous, and sometimes I'll purge, if you will, right before it happens.
I've been there.
Yeah. So,
Right before, just, ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
And
yep.
so, yeah, the big stage when something's like sold out or you're like opening up for a legend, someone, you know, like Leon Russell or something, someone like that playing the big stage, and yes, you're very nervous to a sold out crowd. But the minute you go out there and do something, it all goes away, and it's just like climbing a mountain. You overachieve, you know, you overcome something, and it's amazing.
I feel like you're the type of person like me, like once you hit the stage, you're like on.
It's it.
Yeah, and you're into it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want the crowd into it too. That's my favorite. So viewers, be into this. So for someone hearing your music for the very first time, I want you to tell me what you want them to feel and also like walk away with.
I would like to tell them to make artwork, you know, just like anyone that that has feelings, put that into something else, whether you're like an artist painting on something, but take your feelings and express them. Anyone can do it. We all can, even you. You can pick up the harmonica again and we can make this happen.
I'm gonna try the harmonica.
But just, you know, go out and, you know, don't be afraid to hide anything, just because the minute you let it go, it's when it becomes beautiful.
Unbelievable. Your sound is fantastic.
Thank you.
We're going to send Robby back over to his band, I Want to Hear More, to get ready to perform their next song. Now, while we're doing that, check out Robby Peoples wherever you listen to your music. You can also get more information at robbypeoples.com. And ladies and gentlemen, here is Robby Peoples with River Girl. Hit it!
There is a girl in Mississippi, she my little river girl. That's where my heart stays. She my little river girl. My love is stronger than the mash in Tennessee. Towns they are for taking. Ain't nobody gonna give them to me. I've got to keep rambling. Got to leave this city. My love is stronger than the mares in Tennessee. We have choices. We are all free to do whatever it is we want to do. Can I get an amen? That's unless you're taking help from somebody else, then you might have to listen to them for just a little bit. Can I get an amen? And tomorrow is not promised, and you people might not wake up. So you better stop doing what you hate and start doing what you love, people. After all, we're just chasing that same old $20 bill around the world. And you got two choices, people. You can lay down or you can get up. I think I'm gonna go and get the hell up, y'all. Them pills and booze are on the counter, and they've been staring at me. Make them feel alone. Got to give them some company. My love is stronger than the mares in Tennessee. My love is stronger than the mares in Tennessee. Is stronger than a mash in Tennessee.
All right, my amazing viewers, I want to know something. What do you feel when I say the word airports? Thank you, Kelly. For me, it's one word: stress. Long security lines, delayed flights, overpriced snacks. They're like $10,000. Well, DIA is hoping to change all of that with Concerts on the Fly, a free outdoor concert series. This is so smart. Here to tell us all about it is Sandra Holman-Watts. Hello, Sandra.
Hello.
I'm so excited for this. This makes it so much better at the airport. Okay, for people who've never heard of DIA and the idea of Concerts on the Fly, what is it?
Concerts on the Fly is a complimentary Sunday concert series held at DIA Den.
Got out of here. So where is it held?
So there's the Westin and then the terminal, and they have this beautiful plaza, and they do an amazing production underneath the dome at the Westin. They call it the potato chip, if you can visualize it.
I know the Westin, yeah.
And then they have this beautiful greenery area, and they transform it, and it is mini Red Rocks.
Oh my, and that was rock out. That's a great idea. Mini Red Rocks, I like that. Okay, such a cool idea because airports, as I said, they're usually a place of doom and gloom. So inside the DIA, and you go to the concert, you're at the Westin, what are the vibes like?
Oh, it's people are like, you get that shocked look on people's faces.
Yeah, right.
It is an outdoor event, so a lot of people are accessing the area via the train or coming from the Westin to the terminal, and you'll just see people like, what is happening? And they'll get their phones out, and it's just exploded into this amazing wonderland of music in an unexpected area.
I love that, and it makes Denver stand out for like that. You know what I mean? That's an airport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sounds amazing. Okay, this is before security. I just want to let people know. So even if you're not flying, can you go and attend?
Absolutely, yes. You do have to have a ticket, though.
Oh, okay.
You can't just attend.
This is special, y'all.
Yes.
This is special.
But you know, again, if you're walking through and you happen to be in the plaza, there's always room for you to hang out and check it out. The ticketed area is on the green in the plaza.
Okay, so you can grab a ticket from there and go.
No, there's special restrictions.
Okay,
I don't mean to sound restricted.
No, please.
You need to go on Eventbrite, the Live at Jack's Eventbrite page, on the Monday prior the event at 10 a.m.
Oh, wow.
And get your tickets.
It probably sells out, too.
Rather quickly, but I want to encourage everybody to please try.
So the Monday before, make sure you guys go to that. I honestly feel like Denver loves anything involving beer, patios, live music, cocktails. So this feels very us. And I want to ask you, Sandra, why do you think this series has been just like so successful?
Well, it flew, not to be punny, but
Hello.
it did fly.
Hello.
Yes, and it's just so unique, and the artistry, the level of artists that we bring to this series, and the fact that if you can secure the tickets and it's free.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it just brings a whole new understanding of how accessible the airport is, how inviting it is. It's a destination, really, to go to Den now. There's so much to offer.
That's so cool. I love this. I'm definitely going to go. So what acts can we look forward to this year?
The opening act, really super excited, Karen White.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love her. On the 9th, we're bringing in Jakeem Joyner and Brian Simpson's kind of a jazzy vibe with a local heavyweight, Dotsero. They'll be.
Oh, they've been on this show.
Yes,
Love it, love it.
And then we're moving into some neo soul with Eric Roberson. We got a fantastic chick sax player, Mindy Abear.
Yes.
She will be there. We have another local great band, the Wash Park Band, the Hot Lunch Band. They're local as well.
Love the names.
Yeah, and you know, we're going to end the series on Labor Day weekend Sunday with the mighty, mighty Confunction. I mean, Confunction will be in Denver at Concerts on the Fly. It's incredible.
That's brilliant, brilliant. Some really good bands there and people. Your company, Live at Jack's Entertainment, which sounds great, is heavily involved in the Denver music scene. Why is it so important for you to showcase specifically local music?
You know, if we don't support and we don't embrace the local musicians, who will?
Yeah, right.
We need to show our support, offer them platforms, you know, just be there for them so that they can move on to the bigger stages.
Yeah, right.
Colorado has an enormous talent pool of true class and musicianship.
It's really outstanding.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. In the summertime, there's obviously a lot of places you can go to check out free live music, community concerts, also ticketed events, etc. But as the summer comes to an end, it's not as easy for the musicians to find platforms to perform. And, you know, we need to support them. We need to support the venues. We need to support each other.
Yes.
Music brings people together.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
Said. Thank you so much for joining us, Sandra. This has been amazing. So, guys, for a full list of the musicians, you can find it at Concerts on the Fly. Go to flydenver.com/concerts. And for more events by Live at Jack's, go to liveatjacks.com. Good for you. You're doing all the things, Sandra. All right. Summer and grilling, it really is the perfect match, you know? However, Chef Mary from Olive and Finch has a challenge for us all, and I challenge you. I want you to level up your burgers, okay? Kelly went to her new Olive and Finch location to get some tips. Watch this.
I am here with Chef Mary at her new Olive and Finch location in the Golden Triangle, and as you can see, we've got a beautiful spread here. But Chef Mary, I want to talk about grilling first and foremost. So a lot of our viewers are really intimidated. So do you have any tips for beginners?
Absolutely. You know, I think, I got intimidated when I started grilling because, it's just weird, right? Like, how do you do this on an open flame in your backyard without water or all the things that you would need in your kitchen? But
exactly.
The way to get started is, one, make sure your grill is clean.
Okay.
Make sure your grill is clean, and then make sure that you've got really good ingredients.
Okay.
Because I think that people just really try to make things complicated. You don't need to make things complicated. You just need to use great ingredients, keep it simple. And from my perspective, what I also love about grilling is, you're gonna bring friends in, you're gonna grill for a family or a bunch of people, and make it interactive so it takes the pressure off.
And a little more fun, too.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, a lot of people have really extravagant stacked burgers, and it's hard to eat. Do we have to make them that complicated?
No, not at all. Actually, my favorite burger is literally super simple, a classic burger. Lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and some really great sauce. But you're right, people love to stack their burgers. And here's the thing, you look at our burgers, they're stacked, but they're stacked with a few ingredients that are really great quality.
Ooh, that cheese, that looks amazing.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. Okay, now let's talk the black and blue burger. That's it right there, right?
Yep, so this is our weekly special this week for our backyard Sunday burger night.
Okay.
So at our Cherry Creek location, every Sunday from 4 to 8 o'clock, we do backyard Sunday barbecue.
Oh, that's so exciting.
This is the featured burger. It is the blackened and blue burger. So this is what I love about it. So again, not a lot of ingredients, but the ingredients that we do have are pretty amazing.
Quality.
So we've got smoked bacon, sweet caramelized onions, piquillo peppers, and a creamy blue cheese.
Oh,
doesn't it look delicious?
That looks incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me again, we can get this every Sunday at the Cherry Creek location from 4 to 8?
Yes, so from 4 to 8 every Sunday on the patio. So, what I love about it, and I've got kids,
That's what I was about to say, an easy dinner for the family.
Easy dinner for the family, but even better is that it's less than $80. So you can come in and get a meal for 4 people. You get 4 burgers, you get this beautiful healthy plate of broccoli that's charred, it comes with lemon, and then look at that mac and cheese.
Okay, I gotta try this mac
try
and
that
cheese
mac and
real
cheese.
quick. It's been steaming in here in front of me. Oh,
look at that gooey
look at
goodness.
That. Oh my gosh. I'm from the South, so
so you know mac and cheese.
I'm picky about my mac and cheese, and that is amazing,
Yeah,
Chef.
so
That is
good.
so good. Okay, let's talk a little bit more. If I were throwing a cookout, and I want to make sure I'm the hostess with the mostest.
Right,
Give me some
yep.
entertaining tips.
Okay, so what I love is that you've got your friends over or you've got your family over and you're gonna be grilling, right? And so you can't just keep them entertained while you're grilling, so get them a part of the action.
Okay.
Right, like get them a part of it. I would say put together things that they can do DIY.
Okay.
Right, like you can do a lemonade stand,
Oh,
right?
that's
Or like a
cute.
lemonade
Make your own
bar.
lemonade.
Yeah, make your own lemonade. Like have a base of lemonade, have some strawberries, have rosemary, have blackberries, a raspberry, and then they can put it in and they
Little
can muddle it themselves.
garnishes. Oh.
Yep, absolutely. The other thing I really love is like build your own burger bar.
That's a great idea.
For example, so that's what we do on Sundays.
Right.
So our chef will grill the burgers, and then we've got this amazing bar filled with every single topping that you can possibly want. And so while you're grilling your burgers, right, this weekend, your friends then can just load up their burger with whatever they want. And so you get them engaged, and they're a part of the cooking.
And then it's fun.
And it's less stress for you.
Okay, wait, so let me ask you this. If you're saying I'm not a good cook, I can just come to Olive and Finch and you'll give me everything I need?
For less than $80.
That
for 4
is incredible.
people. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that great?
That is so great.
Well, and what I love about it is it's a Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's before, like who wants to cook on a Sunday night? I don't want to cook on a Sunday night.
before
I've
the
got
week.
kids, and I want them to have something healthy, but still delicious, and I don't want to do the dishes. So
let me ask you this. Do we need to order it ahead? Can we do it online? Do we call? How does it
no,
work?
you just got to come in to the Cherry Creek location,
Okay.
4 to 8. on the patio, and right now the weather is so beautiful.
That's fantastic.
I was there this past Sunday. I'm coming this Sunday. I actually go every single weekend,
I was
so
gonna
you
say,
might see
I'll
me
be there this Sunday.
So it's a really great time, especially with the kids.
Great deal, great time, great fun. Thank you so much, Chef Mary.
You're welcome.
You can connect with Chef Mary by following her on social media. Her handle is @ChefMaryNewen, or you can stop by an Olive and Finch. They have 5 locations in Denver and those amazing specials. Learn more at oliveandfinch.com.
Well, I'm leaving you now, woman. Leaving you tonight. Walking out now, woman. Oh, you ain't acting right. But I said I'm gone. I'm gone, gone. Well, your mama.
Welcome back to Coco, my good friends. Now, I already told you Molina Cheeto has become a favorite for me. And right now, Javier Portillo,
Yes.
the beverage manager at Molina Cheeto, is here with me. Okay, so Javier, what have you been mixing up all hour long?
So I have one of our house martinis here. This is our salsa de tomate. So it's cilantro infused gin with aquavit and a house-made tomato brine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then if you guys can see, I don't want to spill it, but there's like bubbles on top. What is that?
Yeah, so we try to use as much as we can from the kitchen. So we use a little chili oil that's from the spit, and then tomato that's been marinated with a little bit of soy.
Unbelievable. Okay. And then tell me about the palomas next.
Yes.
And you're going to show me. I'm just going to have a sip while he's doing. You know what I mean? It's rude. It's rude not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so for our house paloma, we just use espadín mezcal with a little bit of grapefruit liqueur, Cointreau, because everybody loves Cointreau.
Everybody likes Cointreau. Yeah. And I like the wrist movement with the finger. That's a bartender thing?
I guess so, yeah. After you make so many drinks, you just have a little bit of flair afterwards.
Amazing. Okay, what's next?
So we added a little lacto-fermented grapefruit that we make in-house.
Oh, wow. Can you use regular grapefruit if you don't have that?
You can use regular grapefruit,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
If you are using regular grapefruit, I always recommend to make some sort of syrup with it. Just a hot infusion, just to bring out some of the fruit in there.
And that's just like sugar, add some sugar and... Okay.
Add some sugar.
These look like Harry
throw
Potter
some peels on there, Angostura bitters.
Nice.
And then we'll just give it a little shake.
I do a little dance when you shake. You ready?
You want to slap it? There
They're hiding my dance. It's a good call. It's a good call, guys. And I love to see the color. This is my favorite part. Ooh! That looks fantastic. Paloma's one of my favorite drinks.
Oh, I mean, can't go wrong with the paloma.
Okay, you ready?
Come on over.
Here we go. Taste. And it's tahini on the rim? Okay, you're
House-made tahini.
Oh, there's like 18 flavors in there.
Yes.
It's layered.
Yeah, it's the lacto-fermented grapefruit gives it a little like tangy and funk to it.
Yeah, and then there's the spice of the tahini. It's like a tiramisu layered. Okay, for all my wine lovers, and I was there and tried some wine, Molina Cheeto also has a super cool wine menu. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we focus a lot on natural wine.
I'm just gonna drink.
We love wine, especially because it pairs really well with our food. So we do a lot of Loire Valley, a lot of white burgundies, some really cool stuff. And we also have a chef's tasting menu on the weekends. So if you want to have a really nice meal that's paired with alcoholic and non-alcoholic pairings, come on by.
And where is this? It's in the, wasn't it in the?
Stanley Marketplace.
Stanley Market, that's what I said. Okay, that's what I remembered. Now, I think I've convinced my viewers to check out this spot. What can they expect when they come and visit you? Like the vibes. I mean, I loved it, but talk to me about that.
Yeah, so it's Taqueria Mexico City inspired.
Nice.
It's very bright. There's some great plants in there. We are a molino. So since
What is that? What's a molino?
A molino is just a tortilla mill. So we make our tortillas from scratch.
Nice.
Using yellow corn and blue corn from Colorado from the Ute tribe.
Nice.
And since we've opened, we've made about 75,000 tortillas.
It's not a lot. That's not a lot.
That's not a lot, yeah.
Can you imagine? Guys, the food was to die. It was so good. And the drinks, very nice, very nice. Well, cheers here.
Cheers.
I want to call the band over for a drink. Robby Peoples, get over here. We got Matt, Alana, we got Logan. They're going to try it out. I love giving my band a refresher. Now, this is the Paloma?
Yes,
Okay.
this is our house
And you
Paloma.
garnish with a little
Cheers.
grapefruit slice, yes?
Yes, for
Okay,
this
don't
one,
drink it
yeah.
yet. We have to cheers. Okay.
Will not.
Okay, you ready?
Cheers to
Where's
ya.
the drummer? By the way, I
Cheers
said
to ya.
girl drummer. I want to say lady drummer. I apologize. Yeah. All right. To Good Friends Friday. to Robby Peoples and to Molino
Cheers,
Cheeto.
Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely. You can go check out their summer menu over at Molino Cheeto. Visit Javier while you're there. Make a reservation now at molinocheeto.com. And remember, as always, please drink responsibly. More GFF after the break. Thanks for your company, Colorado. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. My goodness, this has been such a fun Good Friends Friday. I want to thank all my guests, Lauren from Mickey D's, Sandra from Live at Jack's Entertainment, and of course, Javier from Molino Cheeto. And of course, we can't forget Robby Peoples, and here they are, one last time, with the song Hang 'em on the Line. Bye! All right, let's go. Hang 'em on the line.
She wash her clothes outside, Lord, and she'll hang 'em on the line. Her mama's down in New Orleans, having a hell of a time. Her daddy's over in Shreveport, they think he's fixing to die. So wash her clothes outside, Lord, and she'll hang 'em on the line. Never meant to cause you no trouble. All you do is cause me pain. In a hotel room, drinking bubbles. Now you got me thinking about how I'm to blame. Anyway, you know I ain't gonna change. She spent all my money and she drained me dry. Heard you quit drinking that booze about that gum time. She takes her pills in the morning to ease her mind. She wash her clothes outside, Lord, and she'll hang 'em on the line. Never meant to cause you no trouble. All you did was cause me pain. In a hotel room, drinking double. Now you got me thinking about how I'm to blame. Anyway, you know I ain't gonna change. Never meant to cause you no trouble. All you did was cause me pain. In a hotel room, drinking them doubles. Now you got me thinking about how I'm to blame. Anyway, you know I ain't gonna change. Anyway, you know I ain't gonna change. Anyway, you know I ain't gonna change.